Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. If you do not know who I am, my name is Marquay. I do have sophisticated makeup artistry. Also, I did just recently get back into doing hair because, of course, that was my first love. But I just want to show you guys a cute look that I honestly just adore. When I say this is probably one of my favorite looks that I have done for the 2023 era, I am just so proud of this look because, girl, it ate. Period. So for the eyeshadow palette, I did use Jacqueline Hill's Bomb S, which has burgundies, oranges, golds, and rose golds. Also, I used Patrick Starr's Holiday palette that has a turquoise color in it from some years ago. Also, a Color Pop shadow that has kind of like a silvery shimmer to it. When I say it really ate with this eye, I love it. Also, I did go in with MAC Cosmetics Fast Response Eye Cream, which does contain caffeine. And when I say it lifts the eye, like, so if you suffer from any type of puffiness, it does correct any type of dark circles. That's the go-to product for me. So just kind of fluffing our lashes in between because we don't want it to look too much like lash. Even though we do know she have lashes on, we kind of want to give the feel of like, kind of like, lash extensions. Something that really gives the girls a whirl. That's kind of how I feel about it. So I am going in with e.l.f. moisturizer. This one is pretty good. So if you guys are looking for something and you're kind of budgeting your money, I think it's only like $10 and some change. If with tax, probably like $12. It's definitely worth the coin. So she's just giving y'all a little look. It's like, yeah, check me out because y'all not ready for what's about to happen. Like, when I say this is probably one of my favorite looks that I have done this year. And I just want to encourage the makeup girlies. Like, when you look at work, and that's even speaking to myself, you kind of get a little bit, it's not necessarily intimidated, but you kind of feel like as though you're not doing enough. But I want to tell you something. Be your own brand, be your own signature. We work for brands and we want that credit. We want people, those cosmetic brands to recognize us, but recognize yourself. Give yourself that credit. We look at the makeup and stuff these days and we kind of be like, oh, well, I ain't doing enough. You're doing just what you need to do. Be your own signature, create your own signature. Don't align your work with nobody else's. Be yours, period. So so we are going in with the beauty blender and just blending out that skin. I did use NC45 mixed with NC50 MAC Studio Fix Foundation. If you guys are beginners, I would definitely say MAC Studio Fix Foundation is really good, but you can also use Maybelline Fit Me. That one's very compatible. So we did go in with Ruby Kiss Concealer. People are asleep on it. It is very similar to LA Color Girl, but to me it's a little bit better. I did use the medium to dark palette by MAC Cosmetics, which is a cream, cream texture concealer base foundation, whatever you want to call it. And I did contour her, and then also I did set her with Maybelline's loose powders. This one is still in the light medium. And also I went over it with Makeup Revolution. It's almost like a midnight powder. It has like a yellow base to it. So I did go over it just to kind of not wash her out and kind of give her a little bit of that tone back. Y'all are asleep on the Makeup Revolution right now. Like, I feel like the girls are asleep. I need y'all to wake up. It's really a good brand overall. If you guys are looking for something more affordable that you can put into your kit, definitely make sure you get the Maybelline powder, loose powder, and also make sure you get the Makeup Revolution setting powders as well. So you see me going in with that Makeup Revolution powder. Like I said before, it reminds me so much of Ben Nye One thing to be careful of, sometimes it can create patches. So if you are going to dust that powder off, try not to be so heavy-handed with the powder like I did. But if you're going to dust the powder off, definitely make sure you use a very good um, setting powder as you would to complement their skin tone. As you see here, I'm just going in with my MAC Cosmetics. This one is the, let me think of the name. Mineral Powder by MAC Cosmetics. This is in the dark deepest, which has more of a cool tone to it. So she is more of a cool tone client. So we are going to dust her off with the MAC Cosmetics Deep Darkest in the Mineral Powder. So when you want to actually invest into your clients and you want to have that little bit of extra, just I say it really gives a very clean look. Definitely get you that mineral powder. Invest into that. It is a little bit costly. It can cost anywhere between $35 to $40 something dollars, but definitely something to invest into your clients. And also the good thing is you can use it on multiple clients, more than one. So we just dusted off those areas where we did highlight with that powder, just so it doesn't wash her out or give her any type of casket ready. We don't want casket ready. We want the girls to be ready, period. Okay? So going under her eye and all that beautiful stuff. So with that mineral powder, it's so lightweight that you can use it on the skin. You can even just use it just as a base, whatever you feel. I am going in with MAC Cosmetics. This is Burnt Spice. That blush by itself is so beautiful, especially on us black women. It really adds so much light back to the face. So if you are looking for a blush that really gives life back to the face, a good tip for you guys: use a orange or peachy blush on the skin. It really gives a natural feel, more of a warm tone, more warmness into our skin, which looks very natural. So I'm just patting. But yeah. Because I want the girls to eat. We want the girls to eat. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Period. So I'm going in with the Morphe palette. This is in the, I think it's Deep palette. It's a contour palette. It comes with 6 different, I think it's 6. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. No, it comes with 4. So it comes with 4 different shades that you can use to contour with. This one, actually, the last shade that I used, but really complemented her skin very well. And then also it does have 4 different highlighters in it. Unfortunately, mine's all busted, but that last little shade is just so perfect on her skin. I loved it. Morphe, y'all sleep on Morphe too. Now, Morphe may have its little kinks and stuff like that when it comes to, eyeshadow. We ain't gonna talk about that. But as far as when it comes to complexion products, they are definitely eating with that. So I am going back in with that midnight powder, just to color, kind of give more definition tone to the nose. When I say, I am obsessed with this look. Oh my God, it's beautiful. But yes, so she is checking herself out. She like, yeah, you see me? Yeah. And what else? And what about it? So we're going to end with the highlighter. And this highlighter I actually got from, this one's VH Cosmetics. It is a highlighter palette. So this particular highlighter palette is very complimentary when you're doing certain looks, especially if you're doing more bolder looks, bolder glams, or whatever situation may be. I can't remember the cost of it. I bought it so many years ago, but it has lasted me for some time now, as you can see. And also, I did go over the top with that same shadow that I used on her eyes to give her that shimmer from ColourPop, just to kind of balance out those tones so it's not too gold, because it's not necessarily a gold look. But I'm going to tell you guys the tip. So with her having the tone that she has, putting a silver highlighter on that skin would not give what we need to give. It would kind of give her kind of like a washed out look. So a tip, put a gold shimmer under it. I mean, under the look, and then go on top with a kind of like a simmering, silver type of shimmer on top, and it kind of gives her a little bit of a balance. So that's exactly what I did, and that's why it looks so amazing. Baby, she is really eating with this look. I am so obsessed. Y'all see that? So we putting on the gold shimmer first. Put on the gold, and then we went in with the color pop. So this one is a little bit fast through, just kind of give you guys a look. Okay, and also another tip, you guys. So if you want to make your own setting spray, take some lemongrass. I would get some distilled water, put it in a little, empty spray bottle, and then take a preservative and put it in there too. You can take a little bit of rose water too if you want to. Shake it up, and I'm telling you, that's all the setting spray you need. That's all the setting spray you need. So we're going in with MAC Cosmetics. This lip liner is called Wet Chestnut. We know that's the famous liner from MAC Cosmetics. It really gave her lips such a bold look. Now with chestnut, it could be a little bit too deep on certain skin tones, like myself. So typically, if with chestnut, you kind of have to decide, like, do I want to do a deep lip look on this client? So when it comes to people that's a little bit more lighter in skin tone, you can do cork. I would definitely suggest cork. Cork is pretty much like the holy grail to chestnut, but more so for people who have more of a lighter skin tone. So for the lipsticks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I did use Blankety, which has more like a pink undertone to it. Also, I did use Come Over, which complemented the blush from MAC Cosmetics, which is Burnt Spice. It has more of like an orangey tone to it, but it kind of gives off like a neutral orange tone, but it's so pretty on the skin tone. So if you guys are looking for like a lipstick that has more of like a neutral tone to it, but kind of gives more so like a summery vibe or a fall vibe, you can definitely use Come Over, and you can use Blankety to kind of finish it off. So overall, this look to me is giving very much fall. It has some orange tones to it. It has a little bit of like a color pop to it, which you're going to see a lot of greens come out during this time of the year in fall. A lot of people are going to be rocking a little bit more so emerald, because the thing is, we're so used to orange and burgundy tones, but you're going to see those other colors kind of fall into place. Because it kind of gives a little bit more dynamic of what the fall really represents. So that's why I created this look. Definitely a fall look for the girls, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this. So I am going to let this video kind of finish out and let it play, but I hope you guys follow me for more. If you enjoyed this content, definitely make sure you subscribe. I do typically try to post a video every so often. I would say maybe at least once every, I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't really post like that, but if you guys do support the channel, I definitely will post more, because I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to kind of get a little bit more realness of what I can bring to the table, and also give you tips if you need to. Definitely feel free to comment below if you do have some questions. Don't be scared. We are all here to help. We're all here to offer advice, whatever you may feel. I don't judge. I've been doing this for 10 plus years. I always tell people 8, but it's been 10 plus years because I used to do hair. I am a cosmetologist, and this is what I love. I love the beauty world. I love helping people. I love seeing people be inspired from the look. And like my auntie always told me, you can never define the look, you can only reveal. So that's one message I'm going to leave with you guys. But other than that, thank you so much for following, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye.